What's going on? This is Kareem from the Allen Heath DJ booth here at NAMM 2017 show, and we're here with Greg to show us the new Allen Heath Model 1 mixer. It's an analog mixer with 6 channels, and it's got a lot of different features that are different from a lot of other DJ mixers that are out there to play in a different style way. So Greg, let us know about the Model 1.
So the Play Differently Model 1, the first, I think the key word is there, play differently. So on the outset, you're going to say there's no crossfader, and you've got a section here in the middle which looks different, and that's the point. The idea is to build on the notion of, moving forward with your performance. So a lot of people will think, do I need to have like studio experience to understand the Model 1? Not at all. We've got it here with some vinyl so people can listen to it and hear the great sound. So what you've got here, you've got a real sophisticated, high-end, proper studio grade analog desk that you can just have a great listening experience with, let alone DJ on. Obviously you've got 6 channels here which you could just be doing just normal mixing, but it allows you the option to really build upon layer and layer and take that what we know is currently DJing to maybe somewhere else. So you're going to say, well, there's QA and B, so yeah, there's a dual Q system here. So you can then play back-to-back really easy with somebody. And I think back-to-back's coming more popular now. There's only so many DJ sets of one guy rocking it out on their own, and it adds a really cool dynamic. And then you've got, obviously, the cues split here, so saving hands kind of moving around and getting in the way. And then, basically, if you move here to the middle, where normally you would see 3 or 4 kind of EQ pots, you've actually got basically a whole different section here. So you've actually got a high and a low pass filter, and then you've got a cut and boost and a frequency in a sculpting section here. So yeah, this definitely is different, and that's the whole point. It's trying to encourage you to think differently as well, and try and add something dynamic to your performance. But this really means that you can really fine tune and, as it says, sculpt in effect your sound more than just kind of fader up and cut in bass, etc. It's really good. There's a drive feature here as well, so you might want to add a little bit more power and punch and crunchiness to a track, or you could quickly bounce something you've made at home. You haven't even done a rough soft master and you want to play it out. You could use this to just slightly get a bit more drive and feel going, so you can play that new track that you've just quickly made live as well. And you've got most people say, oh, so there's filter here. You've then obviously got a master filter that you can assign here as well. So there's quite a lot of creative ways you can think about how you're going to adapt your setup to use this mixer. It's important to point out that you've actually probably not seen in a while on DJ mixers or new design DJ mixers. You've got both master and booth EQs back on the mixer. I really like the fact that there's a booth EQ because you don't really get the chance to customize that as a DJ in particular. And you've got a record out here on the top. So again, if you get to the club, you don't have to be like that awful moment where everyone's moving when you're trying to play and people are faffing around with cables. So that's really cool, just to quickly there and carry on playing as well. A lot of people will recognise from other mixer designs the notion of having kind of 2 kind of send returns, for maybe it's a delay, a reverb, but again, whatever you want to do. Obviously, the Model 1 here has got the same, and you then obviously you can return that to the filter as well. And then because it's an analog desk, people will be saying, so I guess I've got to plug into all the line inputs of my sound card. Obviously you can, however on the back, if we lift this up, you've got some D-sub connections here, so if you're going to be actually playing differently and doing a lot more control and layering of your sound and where you're going to take your performance, you don't want all that kind of bird nest of cables in the booth, so this kind of also provides a quite practical solution, in effect. And it's a great way to get the best out of a professional sound and greatest sound card with the Model 1 as well. So yeah, it's but again, you could be doing all that with a Model 1, or like today, you could just be mixing some vinyl still.
Yeah.
It's going to sound really, really great.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the Play Differently Model 1. Check out the Play Differently website for more information. There's like ambassadors, mixes you can listen to. Yeah, so.
And what's the price point that this is going to come in at?
I think at the moment you're looking at about kind of $3,500.
Nice. It's a very studio quality style unit that you're trying to look at here.
The price will be confirmed for the country that you're in.
Excellent. So again, this is the Model 1 played differently, and that's the reason why, is because it's different than other things, but it's trying to push the DJ to be a little bit different and to do new things with their sound and really express themselves in a new and unique way. We're here again with Greg at the Allen Heath DJ booth at NAMM 2017.